Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your new moon solar eclipse reading with angel guidance for June 21st through July 4th, 2020. Get ready because this is going to be the most powerful eclipse of the year, marking a major new beginning. You won't want to miss the angel messages I share with you in this video because the seeds you plant in your life now have the power to last for many years to come. This is a time for massive shifts, including achieving freedom from oppression, healing deep relationship patterns, discovering new ambition and drive, and rebuilding the practical foundations of your life. So let's take in a deep centering breath, dial in our focus to the angels, and we will begin. Let's start by talking about the powerful significance of this eclipse. The eclipse falls just moments after the solstice. Now, the solstice, of course, marks the official shift of the season from spring to summer in the northern hemisphere or fall to winter in the southern hemisphere. This is a time in which we see a rebirth of light. You see, what happens in the physical plane corresponds to events that will also occur at the mental and spiritual planes of existence too. So, as we experience a shift and rebirth of light in the physical world, this also activates our inner spiritual light. Your inner light is your pure divine essence. It's the part of you that exists as one with the Creator and the forces of life that animate the universe. When your inner light gets activated, it creates a wake-up call. You gain new perspective in your life that empowers you to see and understand from a higher standpoint, more aligned with truth. As your inner light works to change your conscious vantage point, this opens up the possibility for a new beginning. Because as we know, what you believe creates your reality. And if your connection to the divine light helps shift or expand your beliefs, then this will ultimately create a new reality around you. This eclipse also happens to be occurring at a highly charged point in the cosmic skies, at 0 degrees in the sign of Cancer. This is known as the global axis, representing alignment with an infinite field of possibilities. In other words, the shift of the light that we'll experience through this eclipse is clearing limits, aligning you with your natural infinite potential to create and experience anything. This powerful energy doesn't just come and go on the day of the eclipse either. It will be building in the days before the eclipse and flooding out into our lives for quite some time after. The intentions you set now thus have the power to expand out and manifest in a big way, and the effects can last for years to come. You see, a new moon solar eclipse means all the possibilities are on the table. So this is an ideal time for you to take action in making a fresh start, writing down your prayers or goals on paper, or engaging in spiritual practices such as rituals, meditation, or shamanic journey to help you align with this powerful energy. One more very special aspect of this eclipse is that it's an annular eclipse, which means that the moon's shadow will cover the center of the sun, leaving a brilliant ring of fire. This ring of fire is a symbol of creation and destruction, lending even more power to the energy of change. This is opening up a new timeline, a new world, a new dimension of being and seeing. But there is work to be done in order to co-create that world. We are simultaneously being shown what is possible for the new world and what is standing in our way. So step up to the plate and contribute to that work in your own way by questioning your old habits and behaviors as you search for new ways to make progress. Release and forgive anything that no longer serves you. Your angels will be helping you to discover that you are more powerful than you ever thought. You don't need to lean on the limitations or fears of your past, and you can live and become the changes that you've been dreaming of. This is a powerful time for awakening abilities and innovative thinking that maybe you never knew that you had inside of you. And your angels are going to be helping you to tap into those skills to craft the life changes that you need most now. As we begin to access and feel this higher plane of infinite possibility, many of us will start waking up our ambition, drive, and assertiveness. This is a good thing. If you're feeling a new boost of initiative, then stand up, speak up, and follow it. But be sure to balance out your action steps with moderate, objective, conscientious thinking to ensure that you're aligned with what is best for you. You see, that focus on balance is going to be a very, very important theme for this moon cycle. You see, right now, the planet that is most strongly influencing the new moon solar eclipse is Saturn. This Saturn energy creates an awareness of any imbalances between freedom and the restrictions that personal responsibilities can often bring. This is a great time to evaluate the freedoms, restrictions, or disciplines that you might place around your lifestyle and upgrade them. Self-discipline is a wonderful form of self-care. It creates the structure and motivation to do fantastic things for yourself, like engaging in physical exercise, keeping your space clean and organized, or choosing clean, healthy foods. But self-discipline can go too far, as can a lack of self-discipline. So this is a great eclipse phase for rebalancing lifestyle with patience, mindfulness, and a responsible attitude regarding the support of what is healthy and good. Now, at a collective social level, this energy highlights imbalances between freedom and oppression, calling us to express ourselves as a culture, find new perspectives, and create greater balance, equality, and support than there was before. Though the winds of change may be blowing intensely, they are also helping us to awaken and enrich our world with the consciousness of love. If you remember, earlier this year I talked about the famous Jupiter-Pluto alignment, which is a key factor of 2020 and happens 3 times. The first occurred back on April 5th, and now we have the second alignment coming up during this moon cycle on June 30th. This alignment is synonymous with shifts in our global social structures, including things like economy, politics, and other things of that nature. 2020 is a year for rebuilding our foundations so that we can create a new world in the decade ahead. And there are big events and spiritual shifts helping us to do that right now. And according to the angels, the answer to finding true balance in this arena of change is kindness. Always ask yourself the question, what is the kindest possible response available here? And remember that kindness is universal too. What supports kindness for the collective supports kindness for you too, and vice versa. Now, there's just one more important area of massive spiritual life change that the angels guided me to bring forward. And that's in the realm of relationships. Know that in this solstice, new moon, solar eclipse energy, you'll be feeling massive heightened emotional sensitivity. That sensitivity will have you tuned in not only to your own emotions, but also to the emotions of those around you, especially in your closest relationships. Since 2018, our eclipse seasons have been imbued with energies from Cancer and Capricorn, which has been guiding us to work on relationship themes of discovering and creating deeper security. Maybe this has caused you to face insecurity on this journey so that you can clear it. Maybe this has caused you to unpack your cultural conditioning regarding traditional relationship roles. Whatever the case in your life, know that now you're entering an important time for solidifying and building upon those lessons. This new moon, again, is in the sign of Cancer, which is the representative of nurturing, intuitive, highly emotional energy. You may be shifting your relationship with this primal, parental, emotional quality of nurturing now, in such a way that is inviting you into more loving, intimate, and truly nurturing spaces in your relationships. It's also worth mentioning that Neptune is going to be going retrograde in Pisces the day right after the eclipse, which represents a turn inward to reflect on deeper issues and access information from your soul. So definitely take the time to reflect, journal, or have important, loving conversations if you find new insights arising. You'll also likely gain even more perspective on your relationships around June 24th and 25th during this moon cycle, which is when Venus is going direct after her long retrograde period. This is going to help you with gaining greater clarity or understanding in your relationships so that your heart is more available and open for real love. Now, with all that said, let's go deeper with the angels by pulling some oracle cards. Today, I am working with the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Our first card is the Age of Light. The Age of Light. Wow, this is a big synchronicity. This card's message is so perfectly in tune with the energy of the solstice and eclipse because, again, it's all about bringing in a new wave of light. Light in the spirit world is the essence of consciousness. Now, an easy way I like to explain this is that we can imagine that in the light we are able to see clearly, whereas in the dark we cannot see and know our surroundings maybe quite as well. Light is therefore awareness, seeing, understanding, and knowing, consciousness. And consciousness is truly a miracle if you stop and think about it in the scope of our universe at large. This card comes to us to reaffirm that now we really are entering into a new age. Consciousness is shifting around the world. And there are certain collective things that we can actually point to that signify this just in this year, such as the pandemic, our international cry for greater social justice, economic changes, and so forth. Big events accelerate changes, and the world is never the same afterwards because the collective psyche has now expanded in its spectrum of thought, feeling, focus, and where our values are oriented. And I know that for a lot of you, big changes have also occurred in your personal lives too. Again, these changes, whether inner shifts or outer world shifts, are ushering in a new age. It's a new time. You're being called to hold space for the light of greater understanding and compassionate awareness now. And I know that most of you listening are empaths, light workers, earth angels, souls that have essentially been preparing to help usher in higher consciousness and spiritual light for many lifetimes. This moment is your wake-up call. You're being prepared to step into your strength and truth and shine your light now. So answer the call that you've been receiving from your soul. Align with the angels and allow them to support you as you navigate this new path. Our second card is the Great Gathering. The Great Gathering. This card represents that something in your life is culminating now. Perhaps for you, this will occur as a culmination of life lessons resulting in a brand new perspective, emblazoned with new inner strength and inspiration. This can also represent a culmination for your life's purpose. If you've been working towards a particular outcome for some time, then the culminating energy of this moon cycle will help you to see results that alter or even awaken you in some way. And for some of us, this culminating energy may also show up as a coming together with people you love or a like-minded soul tribe. No matter how this energy expresses for you personally, know that you're headed towards powerful, important things, and you're being prepared to step into your full spiritual empowerment, as well as connect with whomever is supposed to connect with you in that empowerment. Our final card is Inner Temple. Inner Temple. Beautiful. This card represents a powerful awakening in your relationship with yourself. Your relationship with yourself is the most important hub of creation in your life. What you believe, combined with your level of self-love, determines your reality. All of the life changes and energy shifts we're experiencing now are preparing you to discover, know, and love yourself more deeply. You deserve this beautiful experience. So allow your heart to open. Tune into your innermost self. Take time to reflect. Hold loving kindness and space around your emotions. Listen to your heart. Engage in spiritually based self-care, such as meditation, to anchor your sacred relationship with yourself in the purity of love. The divine source and substance of everything that is love. And when you connect and hold greater space for that in your relationship with yourself, miracles happen. I believe in you manifesting miracles. And I want you to know that my support and love go with you every step of the way on your journey. Thank you so much for watching this video and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell below. How did these messages resonate with you? Do let me know in the comments or drop by on Instagram or Facebook to let me know what you think. If you'd like to keep in touch with me, you will find all of the links to do so in the description below, including the link to sign up to receive my monthly channeled angel messages via email, or to sign up for an angel reading or course at sarahhall.com. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for all of us as we learn to shine our light brighter. I love you so much, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!